Right, how's it going, everybody? Okay, about Hostel World. We've got about 33,000 properties. We're a B2B and a B2C business. What does that mean? We don't own any hostels. We are just the primary representatives of hostels in the world. You can see from this, look, our customers are all over the world. It's as much Asia as it is the rest of Europe. So our primary data center is in London. Great for people who are booking hostels in Hammersmith. Really not so good for people who are trying to book a hostel in Brazil. This was the story. We had 5 different monitoring systems, go figure. They were all different, none of them were finished. They were all some brain fart that some IT guy had at 2 o'clock in the morning because this was the latest and greatest out there and he decided to implement it in production. You know, they focused on the OS, great. The operating system was down, great, we knew all about that. Site was down, we had no clue. It didn't help us with anything from a compliance security perspective. So as I mentioned earlier, we're a B2B and a B2C business, so we store and process credit card information. As a result, we have to meet the payment card industry data security standard around credit card encryption, blah, blah, blah. To put some color on that, the first audit I did with Hostelworld in 2012 took just over 5 months. Last year's audit took 2.5 weeks. So what have we done since then? And what has Opsview done for us? So we have everything in a single pane of glass, so we've gotten rid of 4 of the 5 systems. The system that we kept was Opsview. Everything's in a single pane of glass, so it makes it very easy for the guys on call. The first port of call when anything alerts is straight into Opsview, find out what's going on, and then make a decision after that with regard to what we're going to do. It's been very economical for us. It's a fairly, from a technology perspective, it's an easy decision to make. I haven't got a massive budget. The argument for Opsview wasn't very difficult. It was fairly straightforward. It scales well. We rolled out all of our HA slaves. We have one master that looks after all of the display bits. It's secure, everything's over SSL, all of it's integrated with Active Directory for roles and responsibilities, blah, blah, blah. It's a shallow learning curve. It's not difficult to get it going. There's so many plugins out of the box. I don't think we've ever written one plugin ourselves. There's always some plugin out there that somebody else has written that we've pinched, and it makes a difficult job seem easy. What we do isn't difficult. What we do isn't, really unusual. We're not running Amazon. We're not running Google. We're a small business with a turnover about 85 million euro, but we do it with 4 or 5 very, very dedicated guys, and that's the real kicker. That's the real, advantage. We rely heavily on key pieces of software to not have that being 8, 9, and 10 guys. We all want to be hanging out, having a beer, taking it easy. We don't want to be working. Let Opsview do that for you.